The hangars of HMS Indomitable were alive, as crews scrambled to rearm the albacores with torpedoes to strike the Japanese fleet a second time. The first strike was an overwhelming success, sinking the IJN carrier Soryu and crippling another cruiser. With any luck, we will continue to put more pressure on the enemy armada. The albacores took to the sky. Unfortunately, by 1800 hours they had not spotted anything, and were forced to head back to the carrier. With any luck, we'll be able to pick up the Japanese fleet tomorrow morning. Force A will continue to give chase. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of War on the Sea as we continue our Indian Ocean campaign playing as the Royal Navy. It is April 8th, 1942, and we are scouring the Indian Ocean, which we have not detected just yet. Granted, my aircraft have only been airborne for about 30 minutes now, but we are looking. They were last known to be at this position. This is where we hit them and sunk the Japanese carrier Soryu. It is possible they doubled back and are returning back home, although I'm not really too sure about that, so we'll see if we end up finding anything. In other news, over here at Colombo, I did grab a new merchant ship, a merchant ship that can carry a good amount of cargo, and I am going to... Actually, what's her speed? Her maximum speed's 12 knots. I doubt she'll be... Oh, she's actually relatively fast, so I'm not going to have her be a part of that convoy. That being said, it's going to take this engineering here, Iron Knight, and it's going to transport it to the other side of Ceylon. These other two little ships here, Task Force 19, let's see, manage cargo, what can they take? Take some fuel, and take a little bit of supply. There we go, that'll work, and come around and drop this off over here at Trincomalee so we can start replenishing our aircraft here. We are going to continue to scour the Indian Ocean for that Japanese task force though. With any luck, we'll find them. I was just able to launch a second strike of albacores the previous day, then 1800 hours hit and we were not able to launch our aircraft. That is kind of a shame. Well folks, it is now April 9th, 1942, and we have not detected a thing. I'm starting to think that that task force probably did head back home in the middle of the night, which is okay. Force A is moving north. We are going to cut east here soon and try to find any merchant shipping heading over here to Port Blair. The Japanese have already upgraded it again to a rank 2 airfield. Let's turn east now, and I'm going to clear all these markers up, as these are old contacts. Force A is under air attack. Sea Hurricanes have been launched and are intercepting. It looks like we have a bunch of level bombers up there. Bettys, possibly? Yep, land-based aircraft engaging our Sea Hurricanes. Hopefully they'll be able to make quick work of the incoming contacts. Let's begin changing course and increasing speed to evade these guys. Like 2 have been damaged. The Sea Hurricane, come on, go get them. Go shoot them down, please. Alright. Escorts are starting to open fire on the incoming air contacts. Let's spray them down, head on. Come on. There we go, got one. That's what we like to see. The other Sea Hurricanes are moving in to engage. We gotta shoot them down before they drop their bombs on HMS Indomitable. There we go, one down. Starting to take some anti-aircraft fire. Okay, they have dropped their bombs. Indomitable, left full rudder. Continue your turn to port. Let's see, who knows where those bombs are. Luckily, she has an armored flight deck, which is good. That should help us a little bit. And we are taking these aircraft out one by one. More incoming Bettys. Another formation of 4. Hopefully our Sea Hurricanes can take care of them. They've dropped their bombs. Look at those massive bombs these Bettys are carrying. They are once again going for Indomitable. Not entirely surprising. Start laying smoke. Hard to starboard. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, ouch. Damage report. That is not good at all. That's a lot worse than expected, unfortunately. Come on, one last Betty flying overhead. Alright, we need to get Indomitable out of here. She is not really capable of hanging out with all this. Do not want her under air attack like this. Okay, that bomb splashed. Good. Alright, let's get these fires put out. Well, Indomitable has some moderate damage and minor flooding. She's still A-okay, though. I'm going to keep her in the theater. The Japanese lost 7 aircraft during that attack. Well, it looks like we're caught once again by a Japanese aircraft carrier. Look at all these valves we have spiraling up. Here's hoping we survive this one. Fulmars are moving to intercept the valves. Come on, light them up. There we go. All right. And their rear guns are engaging. Gosh, and Sea Hurricanes are racing in. These guys may be relatively low on ammunition now, unfortunately, but they are coming this way. We did have cap up, and we'll see how well these Fulmars do to break up this incoming attack. We have got to attack all these formations here. My anti-aircraft complement should be able to take most of them out. Alright, let's come left. Turn left, increase speed. I just don't want Indomitable to get hit again, that's for sure. That bomb caused a lot more damage than expected. Obviously, it was quite a large bomb, which I guess is not entirely surprising. Okay, rudder and midships, turn here. Fulmars moving to engage. Open fire, come on, let them have it. Start gunning these guys down. Okay, 2 of them smoking. Got 1 of them. Alright, I'll take it. Down they go. More Fulmars moving in to engage. Come on. They are not doing a very good job at shooting these guys down, that's for sure. Anti-aircraft guns are opening fire. Okay, let them have it. 20-some valves that we gotta deal with. Alright, main guns opening up. They're pushing over, they're going for the carrier. Left full rudder, turn, turn, turn. Yep, 3 specks coming out of the cloud there. Come on, boys, take them out. There we go, shot 1 down. Shoot them down before they release their bombs, please. Come on. Nothing. Oh, they're so going to reset. Yep, bombs away. Oh, man. Okay. Report. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. We have more incoming, though. Begin working on that. I cannot lose this carrier. Okay, got that one. Good. Keep turning. Deploy smoke. Deploy smoke. If you can, lay a smoke screen. Make it a little harder on them. Alright, come right. Right full rudder. We're just trying to zigzag about. And they are just flying right through all of that flak. Come on. More bombs inbound. Got a hit there. Enterprise, come left. Cover her more effectively. Emerald, come left to 2. Bring your anti-aircraft guns a little closer. So many more valves coming down. Indomitable may have to go into port after this, unfortunately. Is that valve? That was a little close for comfort. She is almost dead in the water. Damage report, heavy damage, moderate flooding. Oh boy. Alright, come on. Cap is not doing a whole lot. Alright, more bombs away. She's a sitting duck now. That's ripping apart this deck. Okay, another one down. More bombs coming in. Secondary explosions on poor Indomitable. My goodness. She has seen better days. Okay, heavy damage. We can repair this. We can repair this. Emerald. turn. Everybody turn. Indomitable, what's your speed? 9 knots. Just stop, 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 stop. We gotta get these fires under control. Okay, lots of fires, some flooding. This looks bad. That's undeniable. But honestly, that one bomb from that Betty did more damage than any of this. We can get all this under control. We have fantastic news. All of the fires have been put out. They are continuing to make minor repairs. We are clear to leave combat. Okay, the enemy sent 18 aircraft. They lost half, which, you know what? I'll take it. I will take that. Well, our albacores were not able to find anything, and you know what? That's okay. It's 1900 hours anyway. We are going to run home. I am debating sending Indomitable back in for repair. Let me see, how long is Hermes out for? 25 days. I feel like this is not going down. Obviously, that's not the case, but man, it's just such a long time until we'll have Hermes back. That's kind of why I want to keep Indomitable in the theater. Okay, let's check on this situation. You guys need to come over here, drop your supply off. Iron Knight is moving up to Bombay to grab some more supply. Force B is continuing to operate off the coast of Ceylon. One lone Blenheim has sighted something, Japanese convoy heading for the coast of India. Task Force A was actually moving north. They may be able to intercept with albacores today. We shall see. We have some PBYs that we can also launch against this convoy. Let's take a look at what we are dealing with. Yeah. Oh boy, what is that? That is a mighty large troop ship if I've ever seen one. Yep, this is an invasion fleet, complete with a fishing smack, tanker, 3-stacker, cruiser. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit this convoy hard. So the position of that task force is right here. Task Force A is moving up to intercept. They're about 900 kilometers away at present. I have no idea where that other Japanese carrier ran off to. I'm sure she's hanging out down here near Malaya. Regardless, she's not really bothering us now, and we're going to try to avoid her if at all possible. Let's unload all this cargo. Got some fuel, got some engineering. All right, perfect. Let's head down, all the way down to Adu Atoll, and we'll grab some supply from down there. Albacores have found another ship over here. Let's look at it. A lone, looks like a surface raider again. Interesting. Let's take a look at her. It's that same type of surface raider like that German one we attacked previously. Obviously not flying a German flag, flying a Dutch flag. Let's look at their ships. It is possible that it's flying the wrong kind of flag to trick us. It is indeed a surface raider. AKM. Huh. Let's see. Let's drop down. We'll see if they try to shoot us. I don't think there are neutral vessels in the mod, although that would be kind of cool. Drop down, or other friendlies even. I'm skeptical. That's all I'm saying. I am skeptical of this particular ship. We have 4 albacores launched from Force A. Dropping down. We're going to see if this guy decides to shoot at us. I mean, it has torpedo launchers. It has the whole shebang. On the campaign map, it was designated as an enemy. Fascinating. It would be cool to have other allies operating in the campaign and such. Alright, almost hit the deck. Make sure your speed's as fast as you can go. 140 knots. Attack. Alright, turn in. If we are not fired upon, we will break off the attack. But we're just going to do a little flyover, just a casual flyover. Albacores are moving in, and indeed, they are being fired upon. I knew you weren't a friendly. trying to trick us, a little surface raider. Those torpedo tubes on the side gave it away. Okay, move in. Hopefully 4 fish does it. Sends this thing to the bottom. I'm guessing this is another German surface raider. Quite a few of them out here. We already sank one of them. One more left. Alright, closing in. Anti-aircraft is not too heavy. Nothing too crazy. Alright, and drop. Torpedoes away. Albacores getting out of here. Okay, good stuff. 3, 4 torpedoes in the water. We're going to at least get 2. 3 would be fantastic, and 3 we got. Awesome. All right, 3 hits on this thing. Hopefully that sends her to the bottom. If not, we can always send a second strike. Well, it looks like this surface raider is recovering, and she is still afloat. Let's leave the combat area. She has heavy damage, critical flooding. If we send another strike, she absolutely will be destroyed. Let's mark that position, have these albacores RTB. Can I launch more albacores? That is the question. Launch aircraft. There we go, I actually can. Okay, I'm thinking 4 more. Just a flight of 4 torpedoes. Head out there, go get them. A second strike of albacores has been launched and has found the surface raider once again. They are turning to engage. Come right. And get ready to drop on the target. She is not looking good. She's completely dead in the water. Should be pretty easy. I'm gonna have all of my albacores attack individually. Increase speed to 140 knots, please. Doesn't even look like she's really putting up much of a fight. She was shooting at us a little bit. There we go. There's some anti-aircraft fire. Albacores are about to drop their fish. This should just be target practice at this point. Torpedoes away. There we go. Good stuff. Oh no, we've lost one. Direct hit by flak. That is unfortunate. But you know what? We will avenge that albacore for sure here. 1 dud, 3 hits. It did not take long. We have official confirmation. The surface raider is going down. Okay, folks, 1 ship sunk, 12,000 tons sent down to the bottom. We lost a single aircraft, but no command points gained, unfortunately, which is a shame. Well, now that that is done, we have another situation up here to the north. I have split off 2 light cruisers, Enterprise and Emerald, along with 1 destroyer, Napier here, and they are looking for a small flotilla of 3 Japanese destroyer escorts. It looks like to be a little anti-submarine group. I've also launched some albacores. We're going to see if we can find them over here. These sea hurricanes flew over them earlier, but the problem is the weather here is really, really poor, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to find them. We found the enemy right here in the storm. They've just emerged out of the fog. They are pretty darn close to us. Let's look at them. Automatically engaging. 3 ships. I cannot see anything. I just see some mast over there on the horizon. Enterprise, come left, Momi class destroyer. Alright, begin to drop down. Drop down to the deck. All these albacores start dropping down. If we can hit these ships with torpedoes, that would be fantastic. Yeah, 1 little destroyer and a couple of sub chasers up in the lead, it looks like. We should be able to make quick work of them. Albacores have reached their designated altitude. I'm going to have them break up, break formation. I want 1 to attack 2, 1, 1, and then this one can attack 3. 3's the primary here. Go get 3. I have my sea hurricanes moving in for a strafing run as well. Additionally, let's look at my surface fleet. They are moving in. Solution 77%, doing really good. Continuing to target the Momi, which is obviously the highest priority target. Emerald, who are you shooting at? You're shooting at her as well. And same with our destroyer here. Sea Hurricane should move in for their strafing run. I figure we should be safe enough to engage these little sub chasers with machine guns, cause some problems, destroy some guns. Who knows what else we can do. In general, harass the crew. And there goes the other hurricane, engaging number 2 in the line. This Momi does not look good already. Oh my gosh, we lost a sea hurricane. They managed to shoot one down. Well, that's quite unfortunate. Albacores are moving in. Hopefully our torpedoes do not run under the keel of these little sub-chasers. Let's check on the fleet. Enterprise. Solution 70-some%. Let's stop this. Shoot some star shells over the target. Try to illuminate them a little bit. It is pretty dark and stormy. Okay. This one's not even engaging us. It's fascinating. Okay, torpedoes away. Alright, dropped our fish. Dropped our fish on number 2 as well. This is going to be quite difficult to hit. It's a small and fast moving target, but I feel like one torpedo is going to cause some serious problems for her. There we go, got her. Awesome, and the entire ship has just erupted into flames. Let's see this one. No, it doesn't look like it. Let's check back here, see if our albacore might get a torpedo hit. No, it doesn't look like that. It looks a little too far in front. Ooh, just missed by a foot. What a shame. We have one more albacore coming for the Momi, though. We'll see if we can get her. And we are quite lucky. We have not lost any of our albacores. Let's take a look here. Closing in. Readjust. Come on. Get a good drop here. Okay, drop your torpedo. There we go. Torpedo away. Let them have it. Drop looks good, and the first sub chaser is sinking. Here we go. There we go. Impact directly amidships. Nice. That's going to be all she wrote for that one. Albacores are getting out of here. We lost one aircraft, and shockingly, it was a sea hurricane coming in on a strafing run. Our albacores got in and out relatively undamaged. A few of them are trailing fuel, but other than that, they are doing just fine. Look at all those star shells we have overhead. Enterprise, your secondaries can stop shooting those. And open up with high explosive now, please. The enemy flotilla is breaking off. They're heavily damaged and are running away. We are going to hold fire. I do not want to waste all my ammo on these rinky-dink little warships, so we're going to stop shooting at them. Hold fire and disengage. Here's the after-action report. The Momi has heavy damage, heavy flooding, one ship sunk. Some minor damage on us, but nothing too crazy. Okay. Task Force 15, Enterprise, Emerald, and Napier are going to come back and rejoin Force A now. We have found that task force. Maybe they were just reinforcing Japanese possessions over here, but we have albacores heading down. 8 ships moving slow. Yeah, there we go. Let's go get them. Tactical. Begin. This is them for sure. Got that light cruiser there. Got that troop transport. Okay. I definitely want to hit this with a flight. Let's go for the valuable ships here. A light cruiser I want to hit as well. Destroyer. And maybe... Let's hit this other merchant ship because I think I can sink her. Hit 5. There we go. Albacores are coming down. Let's get them. Albacores are racing in and about to conduct a torpedo attack on the cruiser. That will be the first group in, it looks like. I'm going to have this flight of albacores increase speed. And I'm going to have these 4 attack individually. Tighten up. I want to get all hits on that cruiser. If we sink that cruiser, that would be a nice prize. Same with this thing. This big troop ship. That is one heck of a prize. I would love to get that. It's such an interesting task force composition here. Have all these freighters, all these troop ships, warships, and then junk. It's a little fishing boat with guns. Anyway, looking here, they're about to drop. There we go. Torpedoes away. Okay, come on. 4 hits right into the side of this light cruiser, please. Those look good. One dud, of course. One hit. Nice. 3 torpedo hits on target, and it looks like this one just ate a couple of torpedoes as well. Torpedoes racing for this freighter. 2 hits. Nice. And then another dud. Unlucky with the duds this time, but hey, that cruiser does not look good. She's dead in the water. She is listing heavily to port. What about the troop ship? It looks relatively okay. Although she is developing a list as well. Well, the Japanese convoy is looking pretty sorry. We are certainly going to need another strike, and these albacores will RTB and launch once again. We are going to try to finish off at least a couple of these ships here. Unfortunately, our albacores cannot be scrambled in time. It's 1800 hours, and these Catalinas from India managed to find the target. Each Catalina is carrying 2 torpedoes, so I believe they should, I don't know, inflict a good amount of damage on these crippled ships. Let's have these Catalinas begin dropping down to the deck. We have a total of 4 PBY Catalinas. And let's take a look at our target, shall we? I'll probably have 1 Catalina target different ships, like 1 hit each crippled ship. I may send 2 at that troop transport. So 1 for each of these merchants, and then 1 for the troop transport. The Catalina tasked with engaging the light cruiser is moving in. This one has the toughest job, I'd say. She's taking fire from that destroyer on the left. And I just love when these Catalinas have 2 torpedoes slung underneath their wings. What a payload. She is closing as quickly as she can. Get ready to drop any second here. Obviously, she can drop whenever she wants because the target's stationary. Let's not get too crazy with it. There we go. Torpedoes away. Down they go. Perfect. Okay, 1 Catalina is out of here. The second one is making her run on that crippled merchant there. These 2 torpedoes are going to strike the light cruiser in the bow, it looks like. Okay. Second Catalina released her fish. 1 hit, 2 hits. There we go, right on the bow. She is engulfed in flames now. That's got to do her in. And let's take a look at this merchant friend. These are going to hit directly amidships. Good stuff. And 2 torpedoes coming towards this troop ship. We unfortunately lost a Catalina. Still, only lost 1 Catalina thus far. That's not too bad. Okay, let's look at these torpedoes. 1 hit, 2 torpedo hits on the troop ship. And her bow is on fire now. Who knows if she will sink with just that. If she does sink, I'm going to hit another ship with our last PBY. Catalina is moving in. Unfortunately, this other armed merchant cruiser is kind of blocking us. Lots of anti-aircraft coming up our way. We're taking anti-aircraft fire from the right. There's that leading destroyer as well. Looking at this thing, I mean, 2 more torpedoes very well may be overkill. Because looking at her, her bow is very low in the water. Let's make sure you are actually attacking. Come on. Get in there. Get ready to drop. There we go. Torpedoes away. Oh, no. Well, at least you were able to drop your torpedoes. Hopefully these hit this target. Her bow is already completely messed up. Hopefully we hit her more amidships. If not, I'm sure it'll be okay. Let's see. 1 dud, 1 more impact, 1 more torpedo. Well, that should encourage her a little more. Wow, these Japanese ships are recovering. Let's leave the combat area. Critical shape, critical shape. At least we got 1. There is that. 1 command point gained. This light cruiser still did not go down. Continue on. We have their position marked. They're heading southeast as well, so we do know this. Maybe we can launch in the morning and intercept them. It's always hard to track these contacts at night. So we'll see. Perfect, we found them. It's the morning of the 13th, and my albacores have intercepted the enemy task force. Move in, go to tactical. The albacores are closing in on their prey. I have 2 albacores hitting that troop ship. A couple are hitting the cruiser. One is hitting this destroyer back here, primarily because she's just sitting here. If we sink her, that would be cool. And then I have a whole flight of 4 engaging this armed merchant cruiser here. I'm not sure if 4 will be enough to sink her. And then we have 3 albacores just circling, waiting to mop up whatever the heck is left. I didn't want to throw all my eggs into one basket. That being said, let's have these albacores attack individually. Please attack 3. Hopefully we get some good hits on her and send this thing to the bottom. It would be great to send multiple ships down to the bottom during this attack. There we go, torpedoes away. Fantastic. There we go. 4 torpedoes in the water. Heading straight for the target. There's a couple of albacores engaging that big old troop ship. And here we go. Nice hit. Explosions right off the bat. We do like to see that. 4 torpedo hits on this thing. Okay, let's take a look back here. The cruiser on the receiving end of 2 torpedoes. Oh, the troop ship got hit by a dud. Something's sinking. Okay, torpedoes away. Heading for this light cruiser. One's heading for that destroyer. 1 hit on the bow again. Another hit. That's gotta finish her off. It's absolutely gotta. And then it looks like this torpedo may run aft. Let's see what's going on. Number 2 is sinking. The troop ship is sinking. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This thing does not look like it's in good shape either. The cruiser is on fire once again. We'll see if she actually ends up going down this time around. I feel like she has to. Good strike. This was awesome. The second merchant ship is now going down. That's 2 of the 3 hit vessels. The last one, this light cruiser, is being incredibly stubborn. So stubborn, in fact, I'm even contemplating just sending 3 more fish at her. It seems like a waste. I'd kind of rather go for one of these destroyers with the last 3 albacores. We will see. I'm going to give it a few more minutes and see if she succumbs to this flooding. It does not look good. She's obviously dead in the water, and it looks like her deck is almost awash at this point. The damage on the light cruiser seems to be repaired. I have never seen a more stubborn light cruiser. I'm going to have 1 albacore peel off and strike the cruiser here. My full Mars moving in. I just had a random one up here to the north. It's going to strafe this little fishing boat here. See if we can plug enough holes into this wooden fishing smack to send her to the bottom as well. Obviously, not going to use a torpedo on her. That would be an absolute waste. I'm also going to aim this last torpedo. Let me look at our friend. Let's take a look at this light cruiser. Thinking probably directly amidships. Just go get her. There's no way it's going to survive another torpedo impact. Okay, strafing the fishing boat. Few hits there. Obviously, nothing too critical. Looks like it's doing just fine. Increase your speed and altitude. Yeah, this little fishing boat's not going to be worth much. Do it again. Strafe it again. Albacore's moving. I'd like to send some of these other albacores after, like this warship, for example. This full Marsh is dragging so much anti-aircraft fire here. Let's see how this one does. I'm hoping this last torpedo does the job so I can send these other 2. If not, these other 2 albacores are hitting this light cruiser. We'll hit her from the starboard side as well. Cause a little bit more trouble for her. Let's see here. Right, same spot as usual. Come on. A dud? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that settles that. Come over here, albacores. Gotta fly right over that destroyer, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay. 2 more albacores. We're just sending both torpedoes into the light cruiser to finish it off. Albacores are closing in on the target. Lining up nicely. Let's finish this thing off. Line up. Looking good. Avoiding that destroyer. Just trying her best. Come on. There we go, one torpedo. That was horrible! Okay, well, it looks like only one torpedo may strike the target, and we managed to actually lose an albacore. Okay, one going down. This one's going to hit her in the stern, though. Do not be a dud. There we go, another hit. Come on. Finally, she is going down. Well, folks, here's the after-action report. 3 ships sunk, 3 command points gained. We only lost a single aircraft. Not too shabby, if you ask me. That's going to do it for today's episode. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.